Radcliffe. I gave him a couple of CDs.
Del Boy.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
And Halle Berry. Kevin Costner.
Top Trumps.
Oh, Hasselhoff. Go on YouTube.com and put Hasselhoff and Pipex 1 minute version, and I was the second lead.
I remember you.
Oh, give me more, give me more. Yes, yes, yes. Feel the vibe, feel the vibe. There you go. That was the commercial.
Oh, have you got any commercial?
No. Oh, yeah, this Sparky song.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. In the 70s.
I did a commercial with this jacket. If you remember it. 10 years ago.
Do you need a loan?
What was it? 8 years loan. If you've got no money, they give you it.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, in 1982 I left school.
That's when we thought
that was a very good memory. Yes, because we're only days apart, aren't we? Yes. I got a MT-50 Honda motorbike thingy, and I just didn't go back to school. And then I broke my arm, and then I came off the MT-50, and then being at our birthdays in October, you sort of get your licence and that before all your friends, because they're like 6 months later, and I was going around on this little motorbike all the time by myself, broke my arm, came back on the road, and like 50 of my pals all had motorbikes. That was a good memory, just went everywhere at 30 miles an hour. Passed the test in the 80s, so I had a full Cortina. And then I went on to Capri's. Had 2 really good jobs. Went to Michael Jackson in the 80s when we all thought he was cool. On the Bad tour. I remember going to Milton Keynes for that.
I went to Milton Keynes once.
Yeah. Did you go around the roundabout like it's like...
No, the cat knew where it was going.
Capital of the Universe. That's where Demons was filmed as well.
And
New Tricks.
One day when we was having lunch, there was New Tricks filming in our car park, weren't they?
Yeah, that was very interesting. Don't let them get on the breakfast queue. They're New Tricks guys, they're not ours. That's what we had that morning. That was funny. Yeah.
Have you watched New Tricks?
I saw it the other day, actually.
Yeah, we worked on New Tricks on separate episodes.
I was killed on New Tricks in the 1980s.
I'll have a look at my play.
I get typecast.
Weird.
Did you wake up in the 50s?
I must say, the final episode was in central London with the car chases. That wasn't Bermondsey, but everything else
Don't
is...
talk about the final episode and kill and the half day. Don't tell them it. Now when that bloke did that, that was terrible. That giraffe, I didn't expect the giraffe.
Don't tell about the coconut. Well, I guess the real big question is, are we going to be seeing you in Series 3? Lecturing around in the background, smoking fags, eating biscuits, shuffling paper.
Don't answer that question.
I'll pass that over to Jack.
And I will pass it to Mark.
Oh, your delegation.
Who doesn't know?
Why don't you know? Now we don't know yet. We sort of get told, like, September. They say, can you come in for a fitting and take your own clothes? I actually fit my own clothes, which is quite handy.
Yeah, it all depends what agent they go through. We're all with the same agent. I would imagine after 2 seasons, more than likely we'll be asked for the 3rd season. Even some of those are only in the 2nd season.
Well, we want to see you in the 2nd season. Yeah.
Right, brilliant.
Record that, send it off.
Yeah.
Jack
had a small part in The Secret Policeman's Ball. And if you have a part in The Secret Policeman's Ball, you get to go to the charity party with loads of free drinks at the end of the night. And you can take a guest. And he rang me up and he said, can you get up to London within 2 hours? We can go into this party, lots of famous people, you never know who we're going to meet. So I said, yeah, I'll be there. So I was there, loads of free drink, but I was driving and I was going to take you home, wasn't I?
Yep.
So tons of free drinks just all piled up, but no food. And we were sitting down and all the sort of actors that have been on the show had, you know, a special tag, and there wasn't many of these special tags around. And we're sitting down and there's this old guy, the only other person in the room, he's wearing a baseball cap. Didn't look like he had a lot of hair and little round glasses, and he was with his family. And I said, oh look, there's another guy who's got a little past like you. Who is he? What did he do? And he said, that's Chevy Chase. And I was like, I said, you're joking? He said, no, he was the star of the show. That was Chevy Chase. And I couldn't believe it, but I kept looking at his food, and he didn't eat his dinner. And we were sitting there and being nice and jolly, and he said, oh, are you hungry? I said, yeah, I'm really hungry. And he said, oh, because he was Chevy Chase, he was the only one that got a meal. There you go. And he said, I'm not really hungry, man, do you want my dinner? And I said, yes. So Chevy Chase is a very nice man, but
he's a very nice man.
When he's not on the telly, he looks different. There you go. Another one of our many stories.
There was one day when Gene had a big speech, and he walked into the office at the end, and he carries on. But as he's gone through it, he keeps getting it wrong.
Oh dear, last knowing you, Jack.
Eventually he got it right. Perfect. When it's the office, the door closed, we're still carrying on, and all you hear was, yes, yes, yes! We're still filming. Vicky, come in. Hello. Round and rolls alone this on.
Have you got the training?
I hope so. I don't think I haven't got it.
So no more questions then? Can we go?
I think we're on to that.
Yeah.
Table for you, so you've well earned them.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely.